Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Nate with Barksdale Health Promotion. We are going to go over how to interpret your Inbody Scan. So when you guys are in here, you should notice that we offer on our calendar. So everybody should be getting emails that have monthly calendars of all the observances on there. And on the flip side, it'll have the class descriptions. So if you were to test in my building, this is what your readout is going to look like. So starting from the top down, you're looking at the suggested improvement box. So the suggested improvement box is right here. So according to this, they want this person to gain 1 pound. Well, really and truly, every person that I ever see, I always want them to gain more lean mass, is because more lean mass is going to equate to you being able to produce more force, run faster, push harder, the whole deal. So most people on this earth can stand to gain more lean mass. So we're going to go over to the left to where you have lean body mass. So that's bone, blood, teeth, muscle, hair, everything that makes you you. You never want that to decrease, okay? This number is going to correspond to your metabolic rate, and that's the amount of calories that you're going to spend at rest. So the higher this number is, the more calorie needs that you would need. So this number never needs to decrease, it actually needs to increase. So that way you are more capable as time goes along. So we're going to navigate to the amount of fat mass. So this number will never reach 0, but you can play with that depending on, how you want to feel in your own skin. When you're coming down to the muscle fat analysis, that is your risk analysis, and it'll correspond to the trend line of a C, an I, or a D, with C being the most risk, I being moderate risk, and D being the least risk of health ailments and muscular issues over time. So when you look at this person's trend line resembles the letter D, and they have the least risk of having health issues or musculoskeletal problems in the future if they keep this activity up that they have, okay? So with this one, the most important thing on this page is this visceral fat level, which is the fat around your organs, and that you want this number to be lower than 10. So the lower this number is, the better quality life is going to be. So you're looking at the amount of fat around your cardiovascular system, around your endocrine system, around your digestive system. So every system gets better when this number decreases. When you're coming all the way down, you can see the lean analysis. All this is comparison is how many pounds of muscle are on each side of you. So you can see from this reading that this person's right hand is far more dominant than the left hand. So they're a candidate for single-limbed activity. So single arm dumbbell press versus double arm dumbbell press or a bench press would be much better suited for them, because this left arm needs to catch up to this right arm. Little less prevalence with the leg, but single-legged activity would also be beneficial. At the bottom, where we're looking at your skeletal muscle mass, you never want that number to decrease, because that's the amount of muscle that you can contract, and that it adds to your lean body mass total. Because remember, more lean body mass, higher basal metabolic rate, which equals more food that you can eat. Everybody wants to eat food. Your percentage body fat is going to be right here, and that there's ranges for everyone: 10 to 20 for males, perfectly normal; 20 to 40 for females, perfectly normal. Once you get too far above 20 or 40, depending on male or female, or you get below 10 or 20, depending on male or female, we can start to see some degradation in performance, or we can start to see some health ailments or self-consciousness when you get above those metrics. And so what you're going to be looking at is every time this person tests, there's going to be tracking. So you can see the date and the time that they tested. Each time is going to be tracked. So you can see whatever program you're doing, is it working, is it not? So this is a general snapshot of what your feedback is going to look like. I look forward to helping you guys.